Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I decided to talk about a topic that for me is very important because I'm hearing about it like all the time and I'm just tired. The topic that I want to talk about is time, and I don't want to take it from a scientific point of view, but I want to think about it in a more sociological and day-to-day side. And why am I interested in that? Because I'm hearing from a lot of people that I care that they are just not in time. They are fighting against time, and I'm also struggle with it. And I feel that the fact that we are surrounding of people that is just used to say that you have to achieve some goal in a certain range of time, like you have to finish your high school when you are 18 to 19, you have to finish your university when you are 24 to 25, and you have to get married before your 30s, and I don't know, maybe your first kid has to arrive when you are 28 to 30, and your last kid has to arrive when you are 35 to 38, I don't know, something like that. And I feel that hearing this type of stuff is not just confusing and wrong, but it's very dangerous. And I'm here to trying to express my point of view, and of course it's a point of view that in these days, you hear luckily a lot, but I don't know, I just wanted to add my opinion, and so that's what I think. What I think is that every single person has their own time, and even if it's very difficult to understand that, because we can agree with that, but then when it comes to us and we have to see our life, we can't stop comparing ourselves with the others. And what I want to say is that the right time does not exist. I want to say that it's very difficult to really appreciate and acknowledge that everyone is different and that everyone has its own time. But it's very, very important to do that, because if the society tells us that if we don't achieve a certain goal, we are just not as good as the others, God teaches us that everyone is different and that everyone needs to find himself or herself and just be okay with it, and just be okay with the relationship that he can build with God. So what I'm trying to say is that of course you can also understand that you don't have to expect a schedule from your own, but when it comes to God, I feel that everything is so much easier, because God loves you as you are, and He knows you, and He knows what you need. And what you need is nothing that has to do with a schedule. So He really sees you from what you are, and He loves you for that, and He will provide you to have what you need at the time that you need. And when you start looking from that direction, you can understand that time is so relative. Why? Because maybe I need to take a time to, I don't know, to build myself in a certain direction that is different from another person. Maybe I need time to understand something, and another person will need a different time to learn something different from what I'm learning. So if we start seeing each other's like individuals that are very, very, very different from the others, but that are equal on, the scale of value, then maybe we can start realizing that the society is not an entity. The society is not a person or something that has the truth in his mouth, and that can really understand and determine what time is good for doing something, because there is no time, and there is no one single person that can represent all the people around the world. So what really exists is a lot of people with different needs, with different history, and with different personality and souls. And when we understand that and we appreciate that, also thinking about how much God loves each one of these souls, then we can also understand that we can't compare ourselves with the others. We can't compare our achievement with the achievement of the others, and not just because maybe we are a little bit less, but God loves us the same. No, we are not less than the other. We are just us, and we have a value for ourselves. The others have their values for themselves, and there is no comparison. We just have to stop doing that, because it's hurting ourselves, and also it's like stopping us to achieve what we really need to achieve. So here is my tip. If you are struggling, I'm not saying that you don't have to put more effort in what you are doing. If you feel that you can do more, just try doing more. But if you feel that you just can't cope with the expectation of the other and that the other have in your regards, just take a step back and just look at yourself and try to think, am I okay with myself? And if I'm not okay with myself, am I not okay because I'm not okay with something about me that I want to change? Or am I not okay with myself because of all the others that are telling me that I'm not okay? Because if it's the first answer, your answer, then you need to work on yourself, but basing off what you're feeling right now, the time that you have right now, the strength and the force that you have right now, and what really you can achieve right now. And you have to work on that. On the other side, if you are just not okay because everyone else or a lot of people outside is not okay with who you are, so just stop looking at it. Just take a step back and just focus about yourself, because when you recognize that you have a value and that God loves you for who you are and will provide you whatever you need at the time that you will need it, even if you want that now, He knows when the time is right, when you are ready to really appreciate and to really spend in a good way what He's waiting to give to you. Then you will achieve that. So don't compare yourself with the others. And if you see it and you feel that you are not where you are supposed to be, put all your effort and all your energy to change that, but not in order to respect a schedule, but just in order to understand and make sure that you are yourself and you are feeling good with who you are and what are you doing. Stop looking at the others, focus on you, focus on God, and focus on your well-being. And then you will realize that you are perfectly in a schedule, but in the right schedule.